We got astrologists versus astronomers. Is astrology a science? Dude, they're running out of fucking ideas, bro. I swear to God. This one's gonna be for the crystal mommies, okay? Get at me. Cute girl in my class started asking me about zodiac signs and astrology, and I said I was interested, but I know nothing about them. What do I do, Hasan? Just make it up. Just like say that you were born on a time, because they're gonna ask you that so they can do like an astral chart for you. I mean, just make shit up, honestly. Just make shit up and be like, I don't know. Run as fast as you can. Wait, why, dude? No, dude. 18 months. A lot of girls are into astrology. Like, just learn about astrology a little bit. It will be beneficial for you, I promise. Like run until you reach a dude. By the way, like dudes believe in dumbass shit too. Like we got our own versions of astrology, okay? Like it's a meme to like categorize this as like exclusively men versus women, but like plenty of people believe in dumb shit, okay? Just it's fun. It's fun for them, all right? It's just like let people do whatever they want to do, okay? Yeah, crypto is like astrology for dudes.
Hi, my name is Trenton. I am a spiritual analyst. I definitely believe astrology is a science. We have discovered so much about the metaphysics of things and energies that are hidden.
The greatest gift that you can give someone is self-knowledge. It gives us our own little map of ourselves.
I believe that zodiac signs are totally relevant, but they're just a basis of a much deeper practice. They're the tip of the iceberg.
She did the reading, dude. She's like, there's more to it than that, you fucking pathetic fools. You just know about the zodiac signs? Guess what, dude? Why are you defending astrology so much if you think it's bullshit? I think it's just like a fucking coping mechanism, and also just, it's like the least harmful fucking coping mechanism you can engage in. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's like fun little stories. Also, a lot of hot girls are into astrology, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. Like, I'm saying it. So I like to have fun sometimes. I like to say, crystals are sick. Okay, there you go. I said it. Fuck you.
Step forward if you agree. Astrology is a sham.
You can believe whatever you want to believe in as long as, it makes you happy, doesn't hurt others. But personally, I've just never really understood how, especially since we all study stars, how something that's so far away and that could potentially be gone could affect you when you were born. It just doesn't make sense to me scientifically.
One of the things that they don't account for, astrologers, is as time passes by, there's this thing called precession where the Earth's axis actually makes like a rotation. These constellations were set like 2,000 years ago.
That's high.
And they still assume that these are the ones that are where the sun is when you were born.
I've heard this. Yeah, I've heard this before. It's like all that shit needs to be retconned now, right? Because it's not the same anymore. God damn, dude. Shut up. Shut up. You're ruining it. This is how you get no pussy, okay? If you say stuff like this, I'm going to be honest with you, it's just not happening, okay? So everything that these people are saying right here, the astronomers, just like know that is the truth. They are correct. But like, if you want to be a no pussy haver, then, you can do that. Be like, actually, the constellations changed. So technically, like, everything you know about modern day astrology needs to be reversed. Blah, 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 blah. Like, no, like, don't do that. Just don't do that, okay? Would you agree that astrology has a degree of predeterminism that can be used in negative ways, like discriminatory type shit? What? No. You want to know why? Because I'm happy with someone who's like, oh, I'm never fucking a Leo. If that's like how they operate, then that's fine. Like, that's chill. That's a good way to discriminate, okay? But like outside of that, like it's not, codified. There is no historical precedence for astrology girls and boys being like, we need to start fucking oppressing the Scorpios. That's insane. It's just like a ridiculous thing. Good discrimination, Pepega. Yes, that is actually someone who is self-discriminating in that respect is good. Why? Do you wanna be around a person who's like literally fucking taking astrology to that degree? No. So yeah. It's fine.
You say astrology, meaning that the stars do matter, right? So what part do stars play in Western?
Bro, she is, I can just sense it, dude, okay? She's such a fucking Taurus rising, okay? I'm just going to tell you right now, that's real Scorpio behavior, Taurus rising. That's a heat sign, and I'm just making stuff up, but I sound convincing, right? That's how I get you. You're all of a sudden, you're like, what? A heat sign? No, a fucking water sign. Earth sign, earth chakra. Anyway, I mean, it's all fucking made up. Who cares? What's the difference, dude? Shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read the made up book and I just made my own thing up. Okay. My bad, dude. Aha, you're wrong. Yeah, it's all wrong. It's just all made up. So shut up. I'm just having fun like they are. She, on the other hand, is not having fun. She's here to fucking, she's here to kick ass, dude. Okay, she's here to fucking rip people's throats out.
It's not so much being born around the time that the constellation is in a certain place in the sky. You have this chart wheel. It's divided equally in 12 parts. So the rising would be dependent on that wheel. Then the rising is the first house, or it's the cusp of the first house, and there's 12 houses.
What does that mean? Because I hear that, and again, I'm not familiar with it. It just kind of sounds like a lot of...
Yeah, that's right, Ian. You're not. I mean, she's really into it, though. She's like a weeb, you know what I mean? This man caught all the astrology girls lacking. I stalked this astrology hoe Twitter for about a week and told her I was a Virgo, and she let me smash because she thought we was compatible. Little does she know I'm a fucking Scorpio. LMFAO, the universe just aligned your cheeks with this dick. Want to know how I know for a fact all this horoscope shit is a bunch of bullshit? All y'all commenting, this is exactly what a Scorpio would do. About dumb as shit, because I'm a Capricorn. Oh! Oh, fucking destroyed, dude. Oh, wow. Wow. I need to fucking, oh, dude. Oof. Wow, that's so good. Classic Capricorn? Okay, dude. Shut the fuck up. You tried liking a picture? Dude, I will ban you, okay? Stop outing me like this. I will fucking ban you, okay? I don't like that. I don't like when you call me out like that. Yes, I did. I thought that the picture was the tweet, and I was wrong. And I corrected. I course corrected. Now you're making it a bigger deal. No one saw it. Just you, motherfucker. What's up? Oh, yeah. Look at me. Old Four Eyes over here. Oh, old Johnny, pay attention. That's sick, dude. Thank God. Thank God you caught that. Son of a bitch. Let women enjoy things challenge. No, I don't have a problem with that at all. I literally just said that. That's how I started off this conversation. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know, do your thing. Motherfuckers would be like, man, this astrology shit is so fucking stupid. I am totally an ENTP though. You know what I mean? There are so many different like categorizations that are exactly just the same shit. Dude, I got the ENFJ stare, dude. That's me. That's so me. I don't give a fuck what kind of dumb shit you believe in. As long as you get your vaccination, okay? As long as you believe in like modern medicine and shit. But if it's like, if you're using like astrology to be like, my day is going to be good this week. And like, okay, it's sick. All right, cool. Like, I'm not going to yuck your yum. You know what I mean? As long as you don't take it to the next level where you're like, actually the vaccine is turning you into a homosexual. Lying about your sign to trick someone into sex is technically rape. Okay, let me tell you something. First of all, what we just retweeted there is called a joke. This is a thing that creates humor and laughter in one's life, okay? It's something that is supposed to brighten your day. And when you read a joke like that, you're supposed to go, ha ha! If you're a leftist, you probably never experienced this before in your life, but you go, ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Okay, that's the normal reaction. So just do that next time. Random chatter post. Hey, mom, what time was I born? Nope. Stop talking to her. Okay, mom is wrong. You can have a little fun as a treat, okay? I'm right. Your mom is wrong. You're no longer grounded. Don't worry.
My beliefs are supported by science.
You guys are probably like, astrology is not a science, but it is, because it's its own separate.
It's just, he's like, oh, astrology is not a science, but it is. But it fucking is. I will fucking kill you.
Do I believe that astrology is a type of science, a soft science? Yes, because I study psychology, I study therapy. There are people who are saying that therapy and psychology are not sciences. I also think that psychology and therapy are soft sciences. They're not rooted in the scientific method. They are rooted more in the person.
I think she's taking a lot of liberties with that. She's like, hey, if psychology is a science, so is astrology. Respect. She's doing the by your logic leap. The redefinition of words is fucking dangerous. The same as science schism early in the 1800s, where people didn't like that electricity was complicated, so they tried to make science simpler for even the layman to understand, but that just isn't how it is, and you can't even attempt to understand electricity and quantum physics without dedicated studies. Is an extension of anti-intellectual sentiment. Shut up, nerd. Okay, we get it, bro. Yeah, all right, dude, you're a fucking nerd, okay? Shut up, nerd. Astrology is a science. I said it.
See, we could scan the brain and see the chemical imbalances. We could see what's missing. We could see the neurons firing. We could see exactly why things are happening, and we could prove that.
We can also look at a chart and look at how the energies are interacting with a person. And
dude, I love that. Dude, they sold me. They sold me. That's right. They fucking sold me, dude. Hey, sorry, we got charts too, bitch. That's right, dude. Turns out if you have a chart, that means it's a science. This is a science. Yeah, you get a chart, it's science. That's how it works.
Somebody had to be like, why is that energy affecting me in this way? Somebody had to sit and study these things. A team had to do research on these things.
But like, this means everything that has been studied, regardless of how fucking silly it might be, is technically a science, including, what was the rock guy? Mud Fossil University. God, he is not doing any favors. This guy is that lady of the astrology team. Like, he's just like so confidently incorrect. Did you post this? Every beautiful woman is allowed to believe 3 to 5 ridiculous things. I do agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I not only agree with that, but I also like that. I think that is like, that's what makes people more interesting.
It's just, I've been studying this for 7 years and I've been practicing professionally for 4 years. Astrology has not led me wrong. Like, I don't miss.
Except for like the entirety of what you just mentioned, which is ironically astrology letting you astray by, making you focus all your energy and effort on a totally made up thing.
Celestial objects influence people's mood.
I mean, if I'm driving home, maybe I had a bad day and I see the moon coming up, it's so beautiful. Like, how can that not affect your mood, right?
My boy's trying to, hey, that's right. You know what he's doing, Ian. I know what you're doing, Ian. Yeah, that's right, baby. My man. Yep. I see what you're doing, bro. That's right. Open the door a little bit, leave it open. I fucking love the moon, bro. I swear to God. Yo, that moon, dude, it makes me feel some type of way when I see that moon, dude. Fuck. He's just like, little door open, okay? Oh, yeah, it's not a science, but the moon, little crystal action makes me feel good, That's right. You are literally a whore, Hasan. I'm joking, man. But also, I'm not joking. I'm joking, but I'm also not joking.
We're made up of 70% water. The moon in astrology talks about our intuition,
I love this take. I've heard this so many fucking times, dude. The moon, if it impacts the water, and we're 70% water, so the moon impacts us drastically, like the tides. Yeah, like when the high tide is, I'm just full of water, okay? And when it's low tide, no water. I'm so dehydrated during low tide, dude. It's crazy. You know who else had this idea? Avatar, motherfucker. Blood bending. What this dude is literally describing is blood bending, okay?
There are so many other planets and celestial bodies that are definitely doing that. So I'm so happy that you said yes, because...
See?
I'd love to...
That is literally the reaction you're going to get. Ian did that on purpose. He's like, I love the moon. Look at how much they love that shit. They're like, oh, yes.
I mean, look, Mars is really far away. What is Mars gonna do, like, to my mood? It just doesn't. Even the gravitational force that we experience between planets that are further away it's really nothing.
Can I ask what makes you say that with such certainty?
I do physics, and so I know how gravity, like the force of gravity works.
Sure, but we have plenty of anecdotal, I guess you could say, evidence.
What the fuck? Bro, she literally went, oh, you do science? Well, guess what? I got anecdotes. I've never heard someone say that before. That's pretty awesome. She straight up said, yeah, well, guess what? I got anecdotes. I know a guy. That's sick. That is Sigma behavior, dude. Literally. Oh, yeah? Oh, you got empirical evidence, dude? Guess what? I got anecdotal evidence. What's up? I know a guy who knows a guy. Get fucked.
The thing that you mentioned about the correlation between like women's periods and the moon is moving away from us. So eventually it's not gonna orbit in the same in the same way.
And that's why women's periods are fucked, dude. That's it. That's why 70% of my body is water, and that's why you're not supposed to drink as much water anymore. New York Times told me so, because the moon is moving away. Real shit.
I think there's a big thing right now that we're using between correlation and causation. I think that's another big divide that we're seeing right now.
Why are you trying to say correlation means causation to people who are just saying like, oh, you got data? Well, I got anecdotes. Like, it's over. That conversation is done, dude. When someone knows what anecdotal evidence is and says like, I don't give a fuck, like I know a guy, it's done. Like, you can't further that conversation. You are talking to a person who will never listen to you unless you turn around and you're like, I actually fuck with the moon heavy. Like, you know what I mean? Heavy flow shit, straight up. And then they will listen to you because you're agreeing with her. And that's it. And that's what happens with anecdotes. It's a wrap at that point.
People are like in the mood or like they're really happy and they go outside and they're like, oh, there's Mars or the moon is full or whatever. That doesn't make sense to me, where people can kind of not blame their behavior, but associate it with what's happening. Like, there's a correlation, but we can't see the causation.
She's so disgusted. She's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I just said I care about anecdotes that agree with me.
So let's just go back to Mars and say Venus, right? Because Mars has all these like really rough and angry qualities or whatever.
You're learning. You guys are learning.
Yes. And Venus has all these beautiful, calm and peaceful qualities. But what if I were to tell you that if you were to go into Venus and sit there, you wouldn't even make it because the pressure would just destroy you.
Why do these science ladies have such big titties?
The irony. What's wrong with you, dude? That's fucked up. Dude, that's just straight sexism, okay? Stop. That's so fucked up. Stop. That is not allowed.
I believe in zodiac signs and their predictions.
I just like was hesitant about coming up with predictions because it's the word predictions. I'm not of the belief that astrology is necessarily a science because I don't consider myself a scientist. Astrology is such an interpretive practice that using astrology as a predictive tool sometimes does more harm than good. It can create a lot of anxiety, and sometimes it is inaccurate. You're going to get human error in some sort of interpretation.
Oh, wait, why is she backtracking? What a coward. I thought she was gonna double down. She's like, yeah, actually, fucking, this shit's bullshit. I made it up. Yeah, it's lame. I just like make up a bunch of stuff, actually. Like, what happened in that argument that like you're just completely reversing your position? Yeah, it's lame. I hate it now, actually.
I always tell them, well, guess, what do you think I am? And then it always ends up being wrong, or like I'll finally tell them afterwards and I'll be like, I'm this. And they're like, that's so Virgo of you. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, she should have fucking done that to him. Like the dude who I retweeted. She should have hit them with these are my personality characteristics. And then someone goes, oh, you're a Virgo. And they go, well, guess what? I'm a fucking Leo, bitch. What's up? And then they say, oh, well, that's Leo behavior too. And then you go, well, just kidding. I'm actually Cancer, dumbass. Wrong again, Bob. You know what I mean? And then it's owned. You're so owned. You're so brutally devastated in front of everybody else that, like, it doesn't matter. The thing is, astrology antis defend astrology as though it's scientifically based instead of faith-based like religion. Yeah, I feel like if anyone were to say, like, astrology is actually faith-based, it's kind of like a religion. You can't say anything to that. It's true. It literally is. When you turn around and you're like, no, there's a scientific basis for this shit. It's like, well, no, there isn't. I also don't care. Like, I don't. I'm not personally, like, invested to destroy you in the marketplace of logic and reasoning. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's fun. It's great. Whatever, dude. Do your thing, you know? There's plenty of fucking Christians out there. You know what I mean? And most people in this community understand when you go, oh, lol, imagine believing in God. I only say, oh, my logic every time instead of, oh, my God. You know? Like, when people say that, you're like, shut up, nerd. Let people fucking enjoy God if they want to believe in it.
Even if you are, like, say, a Virgo sun, your Virgo sun could be affected by a certain relationship with, say, Mars. So it's not like you're just this and you can only be this. It's like, no, you've got this. You've got a, sprinkle of something of this. People don't like me putting in boxes, which makes sense, but that's totally not what I don't think what we're doing.
It does, though, kind of sound like you're still compartmentalizing things.
Don't do it, Ian. You're not going to, Ian, on God, it's not going to work for you. Don't do it, Ian. You were doing the right thing. You're talking about the moon, lunar cycles and shit. Now he's like, it kind of seems like you're compartmentalizing.
The other side doesn't fully understand the study of celestial objects.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The audacity, bro. Okay, this guy sucks.
Yeah, I would never sit here and say that, like, you don't know what you're talking about. But also, like, I don't think you can fully understand anything. We're talking about the stars and the universe and the planets here. You can't fully understand nothing in regards to that. You read the stars, you read the cosmos, you understand all of the sciencey things. You said Beetlejuice, I was like the character. For me as an astrologer, I study the stars, yes, but I also study people. My job is to work with someone one-to-one. I'm showing you what I see, but I'm also showing you what I see from you as a person.
Kind of the point of science is to be able to understand the unknowable. What you guys are doing is just like, oh, well, we can't understand it, so I'm just going to make shit up. It's literally the opposite of scientific thought. So, like, both sides understand that there are, of course, certain things that have not been discovered yet. You know, we just don't fully comprehend everything. But one side is like, well, we need to figure this out. The other side's like, yeah, we can't figure it out, so I just made it up. There's no proof. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, as long as you, you know, treat it like it's a religion. I did a crystal mommy like 5 years ago. It was wild. She was insane in more than one way. The sex was good though. I'm saying, dude.
My belief is that balance is extremely important. And the way I see it, like logic and science and all of these things are one end of a spectrum. Like, to get a little spiritual, it's like yang energy. We're representing, in my opinion, a bit more of the yin energy, the human element. I think that it's also important to do what you can on a person-to-person basis, and that will help humanity.
It's literally like a kid being like, I'm helping. No, I mean, it's cool, but if astrology was real, everyone with the same sign would have the same job. Sir, no, that's just one part of astrology. There's so much more. What about your sun sign and your moon sign and your rising? Pathetic, dude. You didn't learn anything, dude. I bet you will never get laid.